Welcome to Luxury Dallas, your go-to guide for this city's finest. If you are looking to add a little smoothness to your life, well then this is the perfect show for you. Coming up on today's show, we sit down with the owner of Casa Dragones and see why it was chosen as one of Neiman Marcus's Oohs and Ahs fantasy gifts for 2012. Then we head over to Smooth Solutions to learn all about laser hair removal. And we wrap up our show with one of this city's best mixologists. So don't go anywhere because this promises to be another exciting show. Welcome to Luxury Dallas. We're here at Private Social and about to meet the world's first Maestra Tequilera, Berta Gonzalez, and find out why Casa Dragones is Oprah's favorite tequila.
My name is Berta Gonzalez, and I'm the co-founder and CEO of Tequila Casa Dragones, and I'm really excited to be here in Dallas today. I'm here regularly for business, but today I'm here in Dallas to announce a pretty big deal for us. We're included in the Neiman Marcus Christmas book as one of the fantasy gifts. Our fantasy gift, we actually partnered with Bocuse d'Or Foundation USA. That is a foundation founded in 2009 by Thomas Keller, Daniel Boulud, Jerome Bocuse, to actually champion young, serious American chefs to go and compete in France in the Bocuse d'Or competition, which is one of the most coveted and recognized culinary competitions in the world. So we created this beautiful fantasy dinner that is going to be prepared by the 4 chefs, actually the 3 chefs that founded the Bocuse d'Or, as well as a champion that's going in next year to compete in Lyon, which his name is Richard Rosendale from the Greenbrier. I'm starting as a maestra tequilera with a tasting of Casa Dragones. The chefs are going to prepare a whole meal, and one of the main dishes is going to be paired with Casa Dragones, and all the guests are going to leave with a personalized bottle of our product. It's a big deal to have, you know, all those incredible 4 chefs in your home cooking for 10 people to highlight the dinner. I fell in love with the tequila category or the tequila industry. In my early 20s, I was selected by the Japanese government to represent Mexico in a program in Japan. And as a young ambassador, I had to be trained to be able to eloquently represent our country. And I had to learn about our politics, our economy, our industries. And I got invited to go to some of the top tequila distilleries. So the first agave field that I went to, I fell in love with the industry. And I figured out a way to get into the industry. I just believe that it's a category that represents our country, and it really plays a big role in the definition of what Mexico is. What I think is what's very unique about our product is not only that we're calling it a sipping tequila, is that it's actually a sipping tequila. When people interact with the product, and we're no longer there, you know, to do a tasting or to give them direction as to how to enjoy it, they actually do end up sipping the product. And the best way of experiencing it is by, you know, actually trying it. So I had the chance to work for Grupo Cuervo for 10 years and had very important positions within their company, from global brand management to global innovation to commercial director. So I had a lot of different roles within the company, and that kept me always falling more in love with the industry and the category. And the company is actually one of the most prestigious companies, Mexican companies and brands in the world. So, but as my career kept on growing, I've always had a heart of an entrepreneur. So I had the chance to meet Bob Pittman, who's the founder of MTV, a big American entrepreneur, the current CEO of Clear Channel Media and Communications. And we actually decided to go into business together. He has a big passion for Mexico and a big passion for tequila. And we set on a quest to deliver a true sipping tequila. Casa Dragones is when we talk about a true sipping tequila, it also has to do with the style of the tequila that we are. There's 5 official classifications of tequila according to our appellation of origin. Tequila has an appellation of origin just like champagne or cognac. And there's blanco, reposado, joven, añejo, and extrañejo. And I can say it in English probably better. So there's 5 official classifications of tequila, and there's white, joven, which means young, rested, aged, and extra aged. So it's a joven style, it's an overlooked style in the tequila category. And in the particular case of Casa Dragones, it's the result of blending white tequila with a hint of extra aged tequila. And at the end of the process, we actually filter the color out to deliver this very platinum-like shine and this very particular clarity that we're able to deliver with Casa Dragones. That's quite innovative. We're trying to really push the boundaries of what has been done before to deliver a very unique style in our category. We believe that tequila has all the credentials to be able to compete with other very well-established high-end categories, like cognac, like whiskey, like single malts. So we're looking obviously at the tequila category, but we're also really looking at taking tequila further and really looking to compete with these very established categories that have been in this particular high-end shelf of the spirits industry for a very long time. Tequila has been around for a very long time, has been around since, it was not called tequila, it was called vino mezcal, and it was around since the Aztecs. The Spaniards brought to Mexico the distillation process. The Aztecs were really just having fermented juice. And with the conquest of the Spaniards, they brought the distillation process, and then King Charles V started giving permits to produce vino mezcal with the distillation process. So it's pretty much part of our history, tequila. And there's around 197 different types of agaves in Mexico. And we can only use agave azul tequilana Weber for the production of tequila. And in our particular case, our agave comes from the tequila region. Our fields are right at the heart of the center of the Mexican transvolcanic belts. So our fields, we're not in the business of volume, we're in the business of flavor. So our fields are right at the heart of this this volcanic soil, that's very rich soil for the production of very rich agaves. Our first production was of 1,000 9-liter cases. So just in private social, I don't know, they probably have more volume than we actually produce with everything that they purchase. And this year we're trying to duplicate that volume. So when we say we're a small batch producer, it's real. We're here. We designed our entire process to be able to produce this very specific style. We only produce one style of tequila. It's a tequila that's made for sipping. It's a tequila that's made for savoring, and we're very, very proud that we've been adopted by some of the top chefs both in Mexico and in the U.S. To do extraordinary pairings with our product. And that's why we're so excited to be in Dallas today, because we have the chance to be working with Bocuse d'Or that are actually championing these young, serious American chefs. And they're going to be exploring a very unique pairing with Casa Dragones, which is a big testament of the level of quality that we've been able to deliver, and the creativity that it inspires top chefs to do great dishes with our product. I got my title of Maestra Tequilera after being 12 years in the industry. And I'm very proud to be the first woman to hold this title. Hopefully there'll be many more after me. And we're two maestro tequileros in Casa Dragones. It's Benjamin Garcia and Berta Gonzalez. We both have the same initials. And as you will notice, the bottle will always be approved by BG, so it's either Benjamin or myself approving this. And every bottle, every label is hand numbered. And we have the batch number, the bottle number, and the date when it was bottled. So we're selling Mexican craftsmanship in everything we do, and the meticulous attention to detail that we have in our production process, as well in the packaging of our product. We're very proud that we've won the most prestigious luxury award in France. That's called the Stratégie du Luxe. After we won our award, right after us came Hermès, and then Audemars Piguet, and then Chanel, and so on. These very prestigious French brands that have won these awards for many years. And we're very proud to hold this title. Is the first time that a Mexican brand has ever been awarded with this recognition. What's going on in the tequila industry is really exciting. It's a very active category, and we are together, the people that are participating in the industry, we're forging away the future of our industry. In our particular case, we're a very young company with very big ambitions, and we still have a lot of people to get to know our product. I cannot tell you that this will be the only tequila that we're going to produce. We do love producing tequila, and hopefully one day we innovate again and can bring something different to the consumer. The future of tequila will continue to be to take this category and make it better and push it forward and be able to compete with bigger and more established categories in the future. I'm very excited to welcome my dear friend Rocco Milano, who actually helped recreate the classic cocktail here in Dallas by creating the menu at the mansion on Turtle Creek. And currently he's the beverage director here at the Private Social. Hola.
How are you?
Good, and you?
I'm fantastic.
Great.
We have some Dragones and some amazing sushi. Life is good.
Life is good, right?
Very.
So I was going to serve myself. I think I'd have enough.
You can never have too much Dragones. Oh, thank you. You're a generous, generous woman.
So would love for you to tell us a little bit about what Chef Tiffany Derry created here at Private Social as a pairing.
Sure. With this sushi roll, Chef created the perfect 1-2 combination for the palate. It's just absolutely incredible. The spicy tuna really comes through nicely, and if you want to look at it this way, a well-made cocktail is a blend of a balance of alcohol, acidity, and sweetness. And what we have in this pairing, despite the fact we just have alcohol here, is that blending of flavors that really sets off a meal or even just a snack if you just want to stop by and just have the sushi roll itself. So what we essentially have is the ponzu sauce giving you a little bit of sweetness because of that soy base, a little bit of the yuzu on there providing a little bit of that nice acidity, and then between the tuna and the scorched beef up top creates a wonderful mouthfeel. So all around you just have this incredible dish when you pair it with something like Dragones, where it's very easy to make it to tequila that tastes like nothing. Mm-hmm. And what Dragones captured so beautifully is that agave, is that flavor. So the spiciness, the wood notes, everything just kind of comes into play and completely offsets the dish. It's wonderful. And then a little bit of the pickled ginger throws a little bit of spiciness in there. Everything about it, it is completely a culinary experience in a glass.
Cheers.
Salud.
Salud.
Well, if that smooth tequila didn't take the hair off at 80% proof, we know exactly what will. Let's head over to Smooth Solutions and learn the step-by-step procedure for laser hair removal.
Welcome to Smooth Solutions. I'm Vanna. Come on in. Here at Smooth Solutions, we treat several different areas on the woman's body. However, some of our most popular areas to treat are going to be the face, lip and chin, underarms, full Brazilian, and full legs. We don't only treat women. Men love laser hair removal as well. As you can see, we treat several different areas on men. However, some of our most popular treatment areas are going to be the beard, the neck, the back, the chest, the upper arms, and the abdomen. Laser hair removal is actually going to be laser hair reduction. The hair is removed, but it does require a series of treatments for you to fully get to that point of having no hair. So what you will find is 5 to 7 treatments is going to be your average number. We space them out according to your hair growth cycle. So we don't want to treat you at times that you might not have any active hair. After your first treatment, you can expect reduction of anywhere from 5 to 15%. Then we go on and we space the treatments out. You'll go 8 weeks between your second and third treatments. You'll go 12 weeks between your fourth and fifth treatments, and everything after number 5 is going to be 16 weeks apart. That gives you enough time to have mature, intact hair follicles for us to actually treat you. We'll call you from the front lobby, bring you back to the prep room. You'll be shaved and marked for the areas that the technician will be treating for you. Once that's completed, we'll bring you over into our laser room. You'll lay down on a bed. We'll apply cool ice gel to help comfort you during your treatment. There's also a fan that is attached to the handpiece that's going to blow out as well for your comfort level. You will go through the entire treatment, which takes about 45 minutes on average. Some clients experience a little redness, but there's usually no problems after treatment continuing on with your regular daily activities. We'll apply a lotion on you that's very mild that'll help calm down the irritation if it's experienced, and then you'll be all set to go. Laser hair removal can be done at any time of the year. We have machines here that are safe to treat tanners as well as darker skin types. With 30 days of consistent sun exposure and no sunburning, you can treat whether it's fall, winter, spring, or summer. The laser is attracted to color, so unfortunately, we are not able to treat blonde, red, white, or gray hair. However, the lightest shade of brown can be detected by the laser, and we have found that treatments have been very successful. Here at Smooth Solutions, we are able to treat all skin types. The reason we are able to do this is because we have the technology formulated for those who are of different ethnicities. We are able to treat with very conservative settings, yet still having very successful reduction of hair growth. Welcome to our prep room. This is where we'll start the first step for your procedure. You'll be shaved and marked according to what area you decide to treat. Before each treatment, our clients are fitted with a pair of safety goggles to protect the eyes. Next, a cooling gel is applied to the area just to help with comfort. And now the procedure can begin. After the procedure is completed, the gel is removed. And next we will clean off the lines with a soap and water solution. Next, a lotion is applied after the treatment to prevent any type of an irritation. Just a couple of things to remember after your laser treatment. No excessive sun exposure or sweating for the next 24 hours. For the next 3 days, you want to wash very gently and make sure you keep your treatment area nice and moisturized. After 3 days has passed, you want to start to exfoliate and scrub a little bit harder just to encourage all that hair to push on out. For 2 to 3 weeks, the hair will look like it's growing, but that will actually be the dead hair that's going to fall out. Once all that has pushed through, keep track of about how long you stay hair-free, because we will ask you that at your next treatment. If you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to give us a call, and one of our Smooth Solutions representatives will be more than happy to help. Laser hair removal typically takes 5 to 7 treatments. However, we understand that everyone is not the same. Therefore, some clients may only take 4 to 5 treatments, some may require more than that. Here at Smooth Solutions, we make sure that every client leaves here satisfied. We have options available for you, whether you are that client that's only going to take 5 treatments or you need just a little bit more than that.
So, where'd you have it done? Cheryl, you look fantastic.
Skintastic, girl.
Skintastic over in Dallas. It was a perfect weekend. 5-star hotel, limo, just Jack and I, and no one in this town has a clue.
When it's time for a little nip tuck, let the pros at Skintastic set it all up over in Dallas. No hassle, no worry, and no one needs to know.
Fantastic.
Skintastic.
Welcome back to Luxury Dallas. Mixology is one of the hottest trends today, and you're about to meet one of this city's best mixologists. Rocco Milano with Private Social is about to whip up a culinary experience in a glass.
Well, at Private Social, we're about to go ahead and launch our fall list. So we're going to show 3 very different styles of drinks that are going to showcase a lot of the different techniques and flavors that you can experience here at Private Social. And the first is actually one of my absolute favorite. It's called Fall Into a Glass. So we're going to start with a little bit of Damrak gin. So 2 ounces of gin. Great start to any drink. Now a little bit of freshly squeezed lemon juice here. We juice fresh every day here at Private Social. A little bit, anytime you add fresh acid, it's very, very important that you counterbalance your acids and your sugars because you want a nice blended, flavored product that's not too tart, that's not too sweet, etc. So a little bit of simple syrup. And then the star of this cocktail, Hum Botanical Spirit. It's a sugarcane distillate with macerated ginger, hibiscus, cardamom, and kaffir lime. So it's incredibly flavorful. So we're gonna do about ½ ounce of that. Now, the fun part, the shake. Smells right. Tastes even better. Just like any chef would want to know what their product is tasting like that they're sending, same thing with the bar here at Private Social. I want to know what my flavors are like. Are they balanced? Does everything work? Okay, that lovely pink color lets me know it's just the right amount of hum. Hefeweizen beer, in this case Franconia from over in Fort Worth. A couple ounces of that, and a little taste. Oh my God. May I present Fall Into a Glass? Next drink we're gonna do is actually incredibly simple, yet incredibly flavorful. And it's one of the few drinks on the fall list that actually include an infusion or a maceration of some kind. So what we have here is Cointreau Noir. Cointreau Noir is one of Cointreau's newest products. It's 30% Remy VSOP, 70% Cointreau in the bottle. So all we're gonna do is we're gonna hit this with a little bit of lemon juice and boom, you have the most amazing sidecar. That fig maceration really brings out some of those great fall flavors. So what we're gonna do is hit this with our infused Cointreau. And then again, we're gonna take our freshly squeezed lemon juice every day here at Private Social. A little bit of that goes in. Now I am a big fan of the power shake for this. So we're gonna give it a good, solid shake. Nice little dilution. Okay, now, just like before, we're gonna taste. We're gonna make sure our flavors are spot on. Smells incredible. And again, tastes even better. Now for this one, we're gonna go for a cocktail glass, something a little bit more elegant, a little bit more classy. Some people think that there's a significant difference in portion size. Believe it or not, that's almost a 6-ounce glass. I have had guests pick that up and try to slam it, only to be surprised with how much alcohol they just consumed. So please be cognizant. Coupe glasses are not short pours at all. Now, what I like to do for garnish is we're just gonna take the essential oils off a lemon. So a light scrape on the outside, minimizing the amount of pith. Squirt and rub around. The fig sidecar. So the third drink in Private Social's brand new fall lineup is gonna be something we affectionately call the Velvet Love Monkey. And it's gonna be a blend of Scotch, Velvet Falernum, and a house-made bitters that we make here. And it's gonna be quite an interesting blend of ingredients. So we're gonna start with some Monkey Shoulder Scotch, which is actually a blend of 3 different single malt scotches. Brand new to the state, so very, very fun, very, very flavorful. So we're gonna hit it, 2 ounces of Scotch. Now, Velvet Falernum. Now, falernum is a rum-based sweetener that actually not a lot of places know or use or utilize. And this is going to be one of those great great highlights to this drink, because all that flavor of the anise that it has and the vanilla that it has and the spices is going to come through very, very beautifully. So let's go ahead and hit it with ½ ounce of our Velvet Falernum. And it is alcoholic, as it is a rum-based sweetener, so there's more alcohol being added. And then finally, this is one of our house-made bitters. Bitters are essentially an overproof alcohol that you throw herbs, roots, and barks into. This is our Skyrim bitters. Another bartender and I lost a significant portion of our lives this past year to the Xbox game Skyrim. So we decided to commemorate this year by making a bitters utilizing only the herbs, barks, and roots that you can find in the game. And I wish I was making that story up. And we're gonna hit this with a couple drops of bitters. That smells perfect. With a little bit of ice. Now, since this is 100% alcohol, we're actually going to stir this drink, not shake it, because we're not trying to incorporate juice or air or anything like that. And we're just going to give it a little stir. Now, one of the things I'm very fond of telling people, when stirring, you're only moving ice around the glass. This means order beer. Just a little stir. Little dilution. Again, we're going to kind of check this as we go. Starting to mellow very, very softly. Again, 100% alcohol, so you want to minimize your contact with the ice, thereby minimizing your dilution. So, at Private Social, we use ice spheres. Large balls of ice that the alcohol is going to sit on top of. And again, by minimizing our surface contact, we maintain a consistent flavor throughout the entire process. The Velvet Love Monkey. Those aromas are great. Great Scotch flavor. The falernum, the anise and vanilla come through very, very nicely. And the bitters, just a incredible long finish that's just unreal. So come on down to Private Social. I would love to make you any of these amazing fall creations, or even better yet, tell me what your likes are, your dislikes, and I'll make a cocktail especially suited for you.
We're closing today's show from one of this city's best kept secrets, the private balcony at Private Social, available for your holiday parties. Thank you so much for joining us for this episode of Luxury Dallas, and we look forward to seeing you again next week. But until then, go like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter so that you can stay updated on all that is this city's finest. Luxury Dallas has been brought to you by Skintastic, your beauty realized. For information on booking a segment, contact Lamont PR. This has been a production of Media Matters, when your message needs to matter.